All right, everybody. Hey, Jason Ballas, Outdoor Product Review. You guys know me. I'm down here in Texas. I'm hunting with a good friend of mine, Matt Fudera, who is the owner of Aerodynamic Solutions. And you guys remember the Veteran Broadhead. I've talked about it a lot. Also, he's the creator of the Gobbler Guillotine. If everybody remembers back in the day watching the double bull blind guys shooting the turkeys' heads off, he created that broadhead. Well, he's got a new one. And hopefully you've been following my channel because we had an awesome hog hunt last couple days. I've been down here for 2 days now, and we've got 2 hogs down so far. My buddy Paul shot one the first night with a crossbow, and then last night I put the hammer on one with the Obsessions bow. But I gotta talk about this. You'll see the blood through that video, but I'm gonna show you the broadhead. It's still in developmental phase. It's almost done, but I'm not gonna really talk about it, but I'm gonna show you it. All right, so this broadhead here, you see how it is. It flies like a field point. Today we're doing some distance testing. You see the wind's blowing a little bit out here, but we're starting at 50 yards and we're gonna work back until I'm out of pins. I'm gonna shoot a field point, I'm gonna shoot the broadhead, then a field point, then another broadhead. So we're gonna work it back like that. We have another camera set up down there at the target. We're shooting at a big turkey target. And yeah, so overall, this you guys are gonna be shocked. These things are gonna be available. It's called the Veteran. It's gonna be available in July. So, you know, I've already had people ask me for pre-orders. You know, how can we get these things? Don't worry about it. They're going to be out there. Matt's working hard. He's all gray on top of his head, but that's how it goes. He's sitting there behind the camera. I just make fun of him. So, yeah, we're gonna get these out in your hands. But let's do some of this testing because I know that's what you guys are here to see. They're Veteran. Make sure that I love these knocks. These knockouts, they're nice. They have like a little feature so you can shoot them through a target and not worry about the knock coming on so your battery doesn't die. But the key thing is we're really out here trying to show you how the flight of this thing is. So I'm turning them on so they come on. So this is a field point, once again, 50 yards.
Dead nuts.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, this one's ready. Okay. All right, here's that Veteran Broadhead. Knock's already on. Okay. Wind is really blowing.
Oh, I think you cut your fletchings.
I might have. Let's go check that out. That looks pretty good right there. Okay. All right, so we're here at 80 yards now. We're going to shoot that field point. You guys saw the last 2 shots. That it was 50 yards. That field point went in. The Veteran Broadhead right next to the arrow, almost Robin Hood it, cut all the fletchings off of that field point shaft. So we're gonna go ahead and do this again, this time at 80 yards. So we'll see how she goes. I pulled that one a little bit right. I could just tell when I released. The wind sort of blew me, and I pulled it. It's okay though. Still hit foam. Not sure where. Did the knock turn on?
I didn't see it.
Okay.
I got old eyes, remember?
Yeah, so do I. That's why I'm shooting with my glasses on. You've never seen me like this before. All right, that Veteran Broadhead now. A little bit left.
I think it's just below your first arrow.
Is it?
Same line.
Well, I saw that one because the knock actually lit up. Well, you know what? Let's shoot 2 more. Yellow and good. Okay. Yeah, I miss living in Colorado where I could shoot those long distances all the time. Because you shoot those and then you get to 50 and it's like, say nothing. All right, 80 yards again. Wind's really sort of pushing me around out here. I'm going to shoot that field point first. Shooting a little high. I might need to adjust my pin for 80 because the last two shots were high. Okay. Shoot that Veteran Broadhead. I'm still holding this one center mass like I did the other one. Even though I still think I need to adjust my pin just a little bit. Right next to it.
Exactly,
yeah,
right next to it.
Just right next to it. I just need to adjust my pin. I'm shooting a little high, so which is good because the speed of this bow is really fast. So I'm shooting 323 feet per second with this DEFCON 6. And yeah, I still would put the smack down on a big bull though, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go down there. I'll just have to adjust my pin accordingly. Okay, so there you guys saw it. That's 80 yards with this Veteran Broadhead. Field points and the broadheads. We're shooting those VAPs. I'm telling you, the way that these things fly is just, I mean, it is field point accurate. This is a really windy day as well too, so we're not getting any kind of cross planing or any craziness. You guys can see from the way the arrows are flying. I took 4 shots here at 80. The first 2, the wind was sort of blowing me around. I was on each side of the target, and it was I actually even said, oh, I pulled that shot. Now the last 2, I was dead spot on. I have to adjust my sights because I haven't been able to shoot much at 80 yards, especially in California. So, you know, once I adjust them, it'll be right in there. And the key point is, what I want to mention that for is for like Western hunting, because you guys know I'm a huge elk hunter, and you know, elk, mule deer, anything that people are going to be out Western hunting, you're going to have enough kinetic energy when it gets down there, and these, you know, these blades are going to slice right through everything that you have, any kind of animal or anything along those lines. So I'm telling you, it's a great, it's engineered perfectly. I don't really want to talk too much about the mechanics of it, so we'll cover that for when it's finally launched. But you're going to be seeing these in our elk camp this year, and hopefully we're going to be putting them through some big bulls. I mean, it's all up to the elk, but we still have some hog hunting to do, so we're going to be going out and check some trail cameras here, and then a little bit later on this afternoon we're going to get back in the either the blind or the stand, depending on how the wind's blowing, and hopefully shoot another boar over the hog log, and heck, you know, maybe 3 or 4. We don't know. You know, they come running in like crazy. Sounds like a herd of buffalo when a bunch of them come in. So, yeah, for the Veteran Broadhead and for Matt, I appreciate him bringing me out here to do some good, you know, real testing of this broadhead to provide you guys with the no bull crap review of how they fly. You know, if they didn't fly, I'm going to tell you they're not going to fly great. But these, they fly just like my field points. Shaving all my fletchings off, I'm going to send Matt a bill for that. So we'll make sure that's taken care of. But for other product review, and Matt, I appreciate it. We're going to see you guys here on our next review.